What's up everybody, Sambo here. Welcome to Los Rico, and today this is probably the biggest city that I've worked on yet. It's about 200,000 people and growing really quickly, and there's not just one issue that we need to focus on. There's basically a whole city's worth of issues that we need to work on. Depending on how hard things are, depends on how much we will get done. But just quickly, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and also if you would like to submit your city for me to review, all you have to do is upload it to Steam, and then you copy the link above, and then you can send that to me via the comments below, or on Steam Messenger, or via my Instagram. So let's get into today's video. Like I said, it is a really huge city. There's a lot going on. Now just to show you guys, the traffic is 61%, and there's a whole lot of little red patches everywhere, like this big one over here. The highway has a lot of issues down here. Oddly enough, the downtown area doesn't really have too much of an issue. This area over here is also a big issue, and I'm probably going to start over here. This episode's going to have a real mixture of lots of little things. So I noticed, let's just ignore the water issue, by the way, and any other little issue. We're just focusing on traffic. So there's so many buses, and yeah, there's so many taxis as well. You can see there's a lot up here. They're all going to this area here, and you can see that it's really just a big traffic jam. Like, they're not moving for some reason. It's just really messy. So basically what the issue is throughout this whole city is you have way too many buses on each bus line. So for example, not that one, there's another bus line here somewhere. 56 buses. If we go to another one, there's another one in here that has like 60 or 70 buses per bus line, and that's why there's just so many going on. Now I just want to check, did you ban other cars? Yes, you did ban other vehicles in here, oddly enough. Okay, interesting. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put traffic lights here anyway. I'm going to remove a lot of the other traffic lights, so remove those ones that don't have any, that doesn't have any. This one, that one we can get away with. This one we don't really need it. We don't really need it there or there as well. Probably not there, because they're only smaller streets, right? So I want them to be able to flow through this whole area easily. And excuse me, why is that like that? There shouldn't be traffic lights there. Definitely should not be. So we'll remove them where they're not really necessary. So if it's a smaller road like this, where it's just going to some houses and things like that, that's completely fine. But let's just work on this area down here quickly. So obviously you've put these here as merging lanes, but you have two lanes here going in, and then you have a third one. So that's not very good, is it? That's not going to help. So we probably need to update it. Let's just do 6 lane just to keep it easy. Just like that, and then we're just going to manage the lanes a little bit. So like in the past episodes, I always do this because this is really helpful to do this. So we'll just go like that. So that should be easy, because before this traffic was going back and around, which we don't want. We want them to use this roundabout that you've already put in. Now for over here, I think this one's generally okay. It shouldn't really be an issue. I think it's up and running by itself, and I know I've put in one too many lanes. Actually, I meant to put in 3 lanes on either side, but I accidentally put in an extra one. So that's my bad, but I can remove that out of that lane. There we go, that lane's gone. And then also, just to speed up the process, I'm going to use, which one is it? That one, and that one. So the flow is a lot faster. Why are they slowing down there? We'll do the same there as well, so that's going to be a lot faster. Now, what's going on through here? So a little tip for you guys, when you use these types of roads that have the zoning on them, you're basically using roads where there's going to be pedestrian crossings everywhere, and that's really going to slow down the whole process. So if you want to have a faster roundabout, you should use the highway 2-lane roads, or actually maybe even 3 lanes, because there's so much traffic in this area. And by using the highway lanes, it actually pretty much speeds up the whole process. So that's this part fixed. Now I'm wondering why you didn't do this same thing here with the lanes on either side. So don't worry, I'll do that for you. I just need to make sure I'm getting it right. So it should be 1 lane going back. So I'm just going to remove this little street here. It can still go to there, and I notice there's a glitch. There we go, it's gone. I just don't want there to be too much going on. I want this just to be for the connections through here. So if I just go down there, if I can get it to connect easily, just like that, good enough. And then I don't know why it's glitching so much. The real issue is coming from where it's because they all want to go. All of these buses, all of these ones, they're only using this one lane because they only want to go up here. You see they're all merging there. They come up here, up, all the way, and then they're just turning in. So what I'm going to do here is good old friendly roundabout, because you know I love a roundabout, but they are quite useful, specifically for this case as well, where there's a lot of traffic that needs to merge onto the other side. Okay, so I've noticed since it's mostly just buses coming up here, there's honestly no cars. I mean, they're all spawning cars, but then they all disappear. So wait, did they put a bus stop on there? No, they didn't put a bus stop. Okay, that's good. So I've just put it up there, and I'm just trialing to see how well it will work, but I just realized I shouldn't have it so close. I should probably put it down around here somewhere. Okay, so by putting it down here, even if there's a big backup of buses, they're not going to affect the main road. So we don't want it to affect the main road. They can do whatever they want off the main road, but yeah, as soon as it affects the main road, then it's going to affect all of the cars behind them and so forth. So hopefully that should help. I still think there's too many buses, but you know what, that's fine, we'll just deal with that. And the bigger the roundabout, the easier it's going to be. I feel like just doing that and then already removing all of the traffic lights, you can actually see it's helped a lot, and it's also helped this area down here. It's just so many buses, like you have way too many buses in this whole city. I notice you have traffic lights here as well, so you need to be careful, because sometimes when you have so many different connections, it just causes that traffic light, which can be a real issue. Now this converging diamond intersection is also a little bit of an issue because you didn't really manage it at all, and if you don't manage it, it's going to be a real huge issue. Like you have a lot of traffic backing up. I'm just going to be sneaky and remove the traffic lights there just for now, and hopefully that will speed up the whole thing. And I know what you're thinking, like that's crossing and making it all really messy, but sometimes I don't want to delete this. I want to leave this here for you. Because maybe you want to, maybe you're proud of that, maybe you want to fix that up later, I don't know. So I'm just going to leave it there and remove the traffic light. So while that's just figuring itself out, why don't we go up and find another little area? So you can see all that traffic's gone already. There was also this part here, which it's a little bit messy, right? So what I was thinking is, why don't we turn this into a roundabout? Because like there's two lanes going everywhere, and it's really just too messy. So instead of demolishing all of the buildings and things like that, let's just make it into one huge, oops, wrong one. Let's just make it into a huge roundabout, well, triangle roundabout. So turn that way and then that way as well. And then if there are any traffic lights, yes there are, so we'll remove that from there, remove it from there. And then here, this guy, this lane here, he can't turn left, so he can only go right. And then what else? So it goes around, 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 and then here, these lanes, they can only go, I guess it is like that. So if they want to go here, they have to go all the way around and then go into there. But why would they when they can just go down there and do it? So hopefully that'll speed up the process. Also, I noticed you put a bus stop right here, and when I first looked at the city, there was all this traffic behind here, and that's why I always say don't put your bus stop right near an intersection, because it's going to back up the traffic. It's going to hold up all of the other traffic, and that's just really not going to be that good. And what is going on here? Okay, so we have a lot of traffic going kind of all over the place, so I'm going to make these guys give way. That should be fine. So that should slow them down a little bit. There's not too much traffic. I mean, there's a little bit, but not too bad. I feel like the flow here is already so much better. Okay, so here is another really big issue. You can see we have a lot of traffic up here, and what's happening is you can see they're all in the left lane because they want to go over here, and when they they have to continuously wait at the traffic lights. So of course the best thing to do is again use a roundabout. So since we do have a lot of lanes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. I guess I'll use a 4-lane roundabout, which is kind of hectic, right? Kind of hectic, but and that's going to demolish that. That's fine, I guess. A few houses never hurt anyone, right? Around, there we go. And then I'll just remove this little connection there so we can connect this larger road back up. So it's using which one? 6-lane? No, must be 8-lane, this one. Like so. And then I guess we'll just continue that on there like that. And then there we go. So hopefully that'll help speed up the process, because like that's a pretty huge roundabout, right? And there's traffic lights here, so always be careful. Traffic lights, they always pop up very sneakily like that, and you definitely don't want them in your roundabout. See, look at them go already. Look how much traffic is coming forward. Just look at them all go. It's really helping. What is this? What is this? Look at the, oh my god. Why are there traffic lights here? Why is it so steep? Oh my god. What a mess. I have to fix this one up. I have to. That's just crazy. Look, it's just so steep. Oh my god. Okay, so we have this intersection here. First of all, I'm just going to make it all the same type of road, like so we don't have an intersection right there. Now we have this intersection up there, so we might actually make use of that one. Actually, you know what, I was going to reconnect this part here, but I've decided I'm not going to, because all of this traffic, it's trying to get onto this highway connection right here, right? But they actually have one over here, so I think if we actually disable this connection here, it'll basically then funnel them back over to this big area. Obviously this was built to handle all of the industrial traffic, so they should probably use this area. I think they're all just bunching up there, so once they stop unbunching, it'll look better. Okay, so we have a pretty big issue over here, and I just want to quickly look at where everything is going. So it's they're really kind of going all over the place. A lot of trucks in this area because it is a huge industrial space. A lot of them are going up this way, coming down this way, going back in there. So this will be the priority areas. Now I could just do a big roundabout here, but I want to do something a little bit different, so we might have to do some timed traffic lights. Okay, actually I just noticed you already put in timed traffic lights, which is interesting, but are they following? Looks like they are following. Okay, well, since you already put in the timed traffic lights and it's not really helping, I think we might have to resort to another roundabout. Excuse me, why is there residential in this area as well? Now, so again, I've used the highway roads, so that'll speed up the process. And I think you just have too many little intersection crossing things. So I'm just going to delete some because there are it's a little bit too much, right? So there should be a good spacing between each one. And yes, I know I'm like really demolishing a lot of things, but you do need to space it out, especially for this amount of traffic. How are these areas up here going? Looks like it's going okay, and I mean, doing that already, the traffic is a lot better, if I'm being really honest. Now, for this part here, I'm actually going to remove the traffic lights. And what I'm going to do is, since we have this roundabout here, I want them all to use this to turn around to go where they want to go. So I'm going to say for these guys that they can only go, actually first of all, let me update the road to just like a normal type of road. And this road should not be connected to such a large road. So I'm just going to go like that. Now I'm going to remove the traffic light if I haven't, no, yep, it's already gone. And then I'm basically just going to give them the very basic option. So, hey, you can only turn that way, or for example over here, they can't turn and cut in front of traffic, you know what I mean? So they can only go a certain way without actually blocking other traffic. They can go up here and use these roundabouts. Same for down here as well. I mean, they have so many other little road connections, and I don't know why this roundabout is here. I feel like this roundabout should be there, but whatever. So hopefully that should have helped. 75%. Okay, so let's go check on the other areas. So this area down here, all of the traffic was going there, so that's kind of dispersed all of that. I think they've all kind of gone out everywhere, spread themselves out. Over here, you can see there's not any traffic build up anymore. Oh my god, that taxi is going really fast. Jeez, oh my god. So let's just have a quick look at how the city is going. So I know I just did a recap, but 77%, so that's really fixed up a lot of it. I mean, there's still so many other issues, but I think it's time that we move on. So thank you guys for watching. Now, as always, if you would like to send me your city, you can upload it to Steam, send me the link, and then also let me know if you're using any mods and things like that. Upload it to Steam, send me the link, and then you can send it via Instagram, Steam, or down below. So what did you guys think of today's episode? I know it was a little bit mismatched. Also, one more thing, if you are sending me your link, please tell me what you would like me to work on specifically, whether that be trains or buses, whether that be health, schools. Just let me know exactly what it is, because with this city, the guy just gave it to me. He was like, hey, I've got a few traffic issues, can you have a look? He didn't tell me which specific area to look at. So anyway, please keep that in mind, and please do send me your cities. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.